Did you know that the Bone Blossom was actually a community idea that Jandel liked and just decided to implement in the game? The original concept of the Bone Blossom was actually created by this guy here called Mello in the official Grow a Garden Discord server. He even mentions here that Jandel really used his idea, but changed it a little. Even the plant's skin, which was originally designed entirely out of bones, including its own fruit, which is literally just a regular bone. And many other plants, pets, mechanics, and even events are actually ideas from the community that Jandel liked and implemented into the game, and you had no idea. He's even openly admitted that he reads community suggestions every day to come up with new ideas for the game. And obviously, the most upvoted suggestions from the community are the ones with the most visibility in the server, and Jandel is most likely to add them to the game. And that's why, in this video, I've selected only the best and most upvoted plant suggestions and concepts from the community that are going to be added in future updates, just like Bone Blossom and many other things in the game were, starting with Sun Blossom. It would be a divine tier plant, according to its creator. It would be the main and rarest plant from a pack called Autumn Seed Pack, having only a 0.5% chance of being obtained through it. And its seed would look like this: 3 side dots, the symbol of the sun, which is the same as the fruit, and the sun fruit on top of it. It even looks like a fancy drink. Its tree design is also completely sick. Look at this. We can see from the concept that it would be multi-harvest, with at least 5 fruits per harvest, and each of them would have a base value of 120,000 shekels. The weight wasn't specified, but it would probably follow the same average as the other blossoms like Candy and Bone. Its concept has almost 3,000 votes on Discord, which, for comparison, is 2,000 more than the Bone Blossom concept, which was added to the game, and only had 1,000 votes. So, most likely, Jandel will add this one too in the future. Ghost Pepper. And to complete the pepper family, including the dragon pepper, we would have this ghost pepper. The tree design is also super cool and has this light beam on the trunk that would stand out a lot at night. And of course, it would also be multi-harvest, with up to 6 peppers per harvest, and each of them having a base price of 120,000 shekels. The tier of the ghost pepper would be prismatic, and you would have the same 0.5% chance of getting it through a pack called Soul Pack, which would feature several plants with this ghostly aesthetic. The creator even said it would be interesting for this to come out during an upcoming Halloween update, which, by the way, is probably the most anticipated seasonal event update in Grow a Garden, since Halloween gives Jandel infinite possibilities to add stuff to the game. But anyway, back to it. The seed skin for Ghost Pepper would be a bit more basic, and the pepper would have the same light and dark gray colors as the tree, with its body being lighter and its pepper hair darker. The base weight, unfortunately, wasn't specified by the creator. Its concept got 1.4k votes. Ice Bloom. This one would be a multi-harvest, but only 1 produce per harvest. Of course, its seed would be frozen like this, and its produce too. This flower would be completely coated in icy white, and its plant has a pretty interesting concept, with this darker blue on its branches in a shape that even looks like it's protecting the plant if you take a closer look, and a darker trunk with very visible and spread out roots. Each ice bloom would have a base weight of 12 kilograms and a juicy base value of 200,000 shekels per flower. Its tier wasn't specified, but it would probably be either divine, like that fire opposite plant sunflower, or prismatic, like its closest cousin Tranquil Bloom. The way to obtain the ice bloom wasn't specified either, but it would probably be through a seed pack with an Ice Age theme, with several other frost plants, and ice bloom being the rarest, with that usual 1% or 0.5% chance you get in packs. Its concept has 1.7k votes. Anglerthorn. This beauty with the weird name would be a prismatic multi-harvest plant that you would get through the Hadal Zone seed pack, with only a 0.5% chance. And if you didn't know, the Hadal Zone is the deepest known part of the ocean, where there's simply no light at all, and both the name of this plant and its appearance probably remind you of someone specific from the sea. And yep, it's that cute fish with the little light you're thinking of. The anglerfish, which, by the way, is a fish that lives in those deeper, pitch-black parts of the ocean. Its plant has those spikes, that toothy shape, and its fruit has this glowing part that looks like a lamppost. It's really similar to the actual fish. Even its seed is very creative and interesting. Its base weight is 17 kilograms, and the base value for each fruit, worth noting it's only 1 fruit per harvest, is 180,000 shekels. The creator even wrote a description for it. Accompanied with its sharp claws and teeth and a bioluminescent lamp as a source of light, it seems to be doing good for itself under deeper pressure and darker atmosphere. Its concept currently has 1.5k votes, and if you don't want to be unlucky enough to end up in this Hadal zone by accident and be stuck with only this anglerthorn or the friend-shaped anglerfish to light your way in this abyss, go ahead and click that button and subscribe to the channel, because every subscriber here is very, very shiny and warmly welcomed in this community, alright? Love you guys, and next plant is Night Blossom. Super nice full design, right? The creator describes it as, it's a mushroom-shaped tree known for producing the most beautiful, celestial-like blossoms. But the first thing I thought of when I saw that shape wasn't a mushroom. It was more like a wizard hat. Tell me it doesn't look like one? Night Blossom would be a prismatic multi-harvest plant, apparently with 3 fruits per harvest, and obtained with a minimal chance of 0.5% through some seed pack not specified by the creator. But it could be a magical, celestial, or even a witch-themed seed pack. Its fruit would look like this, with purple tones and glowing parts. Upside down it might seem unique, but when upright, you'll see it's basically a remaster of a candy blossom. Its seed follows the same color palette and really looks like it's wearing a wizard hat. Its base weight wasn't specified, but it should match the other blossoms. However, its base value, according to the creator, would be 250,000 shekels, which would be insane for a plant with multiple fruits per harvest. Even if it's just 3. Its concept has 3,000 votes. Sappy Red Maple. The community is cooking with these concepts. Look at this tree. This beauty would also be prismatic and would come from a potential autumn seed pack, just like Sun Blossom, with the same 0.5% chance. It would be a multi-harvest plant with apparently at least 5 flowers per harvest, as we can see in the tree's design, which includes this fiery red theme, with lava or magma beams inside the trunks, and even dripping from the tree itself. Its produce is that classic leaf we instantly associate with autumn, which, just like the tree, has this lava effect inside the leaf. Its seed has all 3 tree colors, and also this 3D lava coating with the same theme. Its base weight would be 3.15 kilograms, and each leaf would have a base value of 95k shekels. In the concept image, it's kind of hidden, but you can even see the autumn seed pack design. Brown, with a yellow border, and the standard autumn leaf icon. Its concept has 2.2 thousand votes. Peppermint Blossom. For all the candy blossom lovers, who unfortunately have to accept that it will never return to the game, as Jandel himself said,
"Yo guys, I didn't think I'd have to make a video like this, but I won't be bringing back the candy blossom."
This one, at least in the sweet category, might soften the bitter truth. This beauty would be divine tier, multi-harvest, apparently with 4 fruits per harvest, and the creator says its price is 50 million. Which means, obviously it wouldn't be obtainable through seed packs like the previous ones mentioned, but rather through the seed shop, or a special event shop, just like Candy Blossom was available in the Easter shop. Its seed is actually pretty simple, and the tree keeps that classic peppermint candy color scheme with a white trunk and red leaves. But I have to admit, it kind of triggered my OCD that the fruit design isn't perfectly symmetrical. But let's move on. The creator specified the minimum weight of each peppermint at 2.13 kilograms, and the base value for each would be 150,000 shekels. This specific concept currently has 1.4k votes, but something that makes it even more likely that Jandel will add this, or some other peppermint variant, is the sheer number of other concepts on Discord that follow the same candy theme. Like, there are a lot of similar concepts. Of course, this list has a lot of Blossom family plants, but what can you do? Jandel loves blossoms, and all of them are iconic. That's why the community also associates the name Blossom with OP plants. So most suggestions carry that name for a reason. But, as you can see, there are also several Candy Blossom variants, which were heavily upvoted precisely because they're variations of the most iconic plant in the game, like Dream Blossom, which has blue colors, a semi-transparent fruit, and this moon symbol, likely referencing the DreamWorks logo, which makes sense with the name Dream Blossom. This concept has 1.3k votes. Or also Magma Blossom, this other variant that's also a Candy Blossom rework but magma themed, with this fully red color scheme, a base value of 275,000 shekels, and an impressive 4.5k votes, which is almost the same percentage as the people who watch this channel and are actually subscribed, while over 95% of the gardeners who watch still haven't hit that sub button. So click that red button and subscribe if you like the style of my videos, and also so neither me nor the editor starve. I really love you all, and speaking of love, love Blossom. Love is always in the air, but I know Valentine's Day is still a bit far off. Still, without a doubt, it'll arrive with the exact same aesthetic as this Brooklyn baby design. This plant has 2 unique colors, white and pink. Its fruits are shaped like pink heart lollipops with white sticks. Its trunk is also pink, and the leaves are white. Visually, it's very nice. Its seed design follows the same two colors, but with a gradient transition, and you'll be able to obtain this seed specifically from the Valentine Seed Pack, mentioned by the creator himself. And this pack will definitely come to the game with multiple love-themed plants as Valentine's gets closer. You can mark my words. And since it's also described as prismatic, it would have that nice but unlikely 0.5% chance of being obtained from this seed pack. It would clearly be multi-harvest, with 5 or more fruits per harvest, with a base weight around the usual average for blossom plants at 2.30 kilograms and a base value of 152,000 shekels. This concept currently has nearly 1.5k votes. And if you like this video, you'll definitely enjoy these two others right here on the side. They're in the same style, so don't be shy, click one and enjoy. Just don't forget to subscribe first. Means a lot to me. Your favorite creator, HowBlocks.